We're on board with Felipe Massa. Driver's eye with Sebastian Buemi. Through goes to Costa. Lotterer is sent off in the Porsche turn 1. And we go green in Diriyah. De Grassi's going to get up alongside the Nissan into turn 1. Not quite. Through goes to Costa, ahead of Evans, and then Sam Bird is in the fight as well, going side by side with Eduardo Mortara. They get in front of Mortara, bit of a lock-up further back. Through the right-hander of turn 21, and this is the timing line here. And Sims is disappearing. He's got a 1.1 second lead already. Buemi second, De Grassi third, Da Costa fourth, Evans is fifth, Bird is sixth. So no positional changes in the top 6 places, apart from Jerome D'Ambrosio not taking the start, Dario.
Yeah, and at what point are we going to see Jean-Eric Vergne taking that drive-through stop-go penalty? It's a long pit lane. That's going to be a massive penalty. So right at the back, is he going to take it early and then hope for a safety car?
We're on board with Felipe Massa, with driver's eye inside the Brazilian's helmet.
And look at the mirror as he starts to turn in through turn 3. Little lift through 4.
We're looking through Massa's visor here. Absolutely brilliant. Here he comes towards turn 6 and 7, flicking to the right now.
Carrying them as much speed as he can through the corners. That way he's probably going to lift and coast a bit down this long straight through the kink of turn 8. You might hear him start to lift in a second. Yeah, there you go, a bit of lifting and coasting. Look how much his head moves around. Looking down, looking for turn 9 now. Where is the corner?
Attention all teams, this is race control. Full course yellow ending in 5, 4.
Here we go, Van's getting racing again.
2, 1. Green flag, green flag.
Green
That's
flag.
the shortest full course yellow in history.
De Vries goes for Da Costa. Vergne is now on the outside of Stoffel Vandoorne. The second black and gold DS Techeetah of Antonio Felix. Da Costa tries to get ahead of Vandoorne. We're on board with Vandoorne as Da Costa comes across on the front there. Brilliant stuff as we now come into 5 and 6. Vergne says on the radio that Vandoorne overtook under full course yellow, but I suppose he would say that, wouldn't he? We're on board with Stoffel Vandoorne inside his helmet.
And these hot temperatures, tempers will start to fray. We've got the 2 DS Techeetahs, the 2 Mercedes-Benz EQs fighting it out.
We're on board now with Felipe Massa in driver's eye as he tries to overtake the car in front.
This is where he's going to try and make a cheeky move, just slot to the inside, but no, Max Günther
Locks up.
closes the door.
A little bit of a lock up there from Günther, but he keeps it together.
Look how difficult it is to see where the nose ends. And a lot of the guys are just using the crunch of carbon fibre on the car in front to know exactly when they get too close.
Long race this, high temperatures in Santiago. It's well over 30 degrees here, so managing the temperature of your car is going to be important as well, because so far, as Massa thinks about a look on Mortara, surely these two will understand that Massa's in attack mode and Mortara isn't. Oh, they can't be fighting each other here coming into turn 9. That's costing them both time, really.
That's a bit silly, really.
Especially when one is in attack mode.
Exactly.
But, yeah, temperature's going to be important, and so far, we haven't had any reduction in usable energy, which is what happens if we get a long safety car period or something like that.
And the teams were saying is as the energy in the battery gets low, that's when the temperatures really become an issue with the regeneration, when you're putting the energy back into the battery. Much like when you're charging your phone at home, the faster you charge it, the warmer it gets.
If you charge and use it at the same time, it gets really hot, doesn't it? Into turn 1, the 2 DS Techeetahs. Evans going for his second attack mode. Venturi's are still fighting. Massa in front of Mortara because Mortara just activated attack mode and now he sends it up the inside of Massa. These two have not played this clever at all. And is Massa in the wall there? He was certainly all over the place.
He certainly had to slow down, Jack.
He's gesticulating as they come up into the left-hander. It looked as though the wheel was all out of his hands, but really poor team play from Venturi.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I mean, the team has got to have a serious talk with them.
Verne is now in fourth ahead of Mortara. Massa attacks De Vries down into turn one. Oh, he's overcooked it. Is he in the wall? Not quite, as he rejoins the circuit, but he's thrown away more places and more time on track because there comes Vandoorne. Verline goes for attack mode as well. There goes Vandoorne, can't quite get past Massa. If anything, Nick De Vries has got a good getaway, and he's trying to find the inside line. Evans is through, is he? There's going to be contact. Lotterer is sent off in the Porsche turn one. He tried to close the door, and he couldn't make it stick. And Mitch Evans is into the lead. De Vries is into second. They almost make contact. Buemi's in third. Robin Freins is up into fourth position, around the outside of Andre Lotterer. No, it's Sam Bird in the other Envision car that is trying to get past Lotterer. Lotterer goes in deep, and he's thrown it away again. This time down at turn 5 and 6. No, he has actually managed to get back in front of Sam Bird. Impressive stuff in the end there from Lotterer. But it's Mitch Evans that leads, De Vries in second, third for Sebastian Buemi. Evans pulling a little bit of a gap.
And there's damage to the right front of the Porsche. Not big damage, but there's a little bit of damage there.
Through they come. Now, last year, this was a chicane. This year, it is the full old-fashioned Peraltada corner. There are the two BMWs fighting with James Collado.
The BMWs look like they're fighting with each other more than anybody else. They're going to have to start making some progress. See Sam Bird and the Porsche of Andre Lotterer fighting it out. That last corner, the cars are absolutely on the limit through. They're sliding as we see the Nissan colliding with Massa trying to go around the outside of the BMW. Alexander Sims, not happening.
Ends up having a bit of a bump with the other BMW of Max Günther in 18th place. Is he will see Mitch Evans driving further and further away. Half a second quicker on that last lap, Mitch Evans. He's almost out of sight when they come through these blind corners. In fact, he is out of sight.
And Nick De Vries in 5th place has activated attack mode. Close that gap up to the second of the purple. And again, every one of those attacking maneuvers you make in the car, you've got to pay for it later in energy consumption. And the car's beeping, telling you when to lift, when to coast, telling you exactly what to do so you don't overconsume energy.
Bird has taken attack mode, but look at Andre Lotterer. He's got to be pitting. No one can see anything
I think the tires,
here.
Is the tire
tires
gone?
just popped. Oh, get off the... There's the flames coming now as well. So that is not good at all from Andre Lotterer.
And the drivers behind are completely blind in that smoke.
Of Jean-Eric Verne and Antonio Felix da Costa, Mortara and De Grassi and Vandoorne complete the top 10.
So there's a 1 second gap between the guys. Both are in attack mode.
We go green in Marrakesh. Really good start from Da Costa. Nick De Vries has got away quite well. Max Günther drops back, but Da Costa gets a great start. Mortara goes up the inside of De Vries. There's a bit of contact. Can't quite get it done. A few crunches further back in the pack. Ma Qinghua goes very wide, but Da Costa leads the way. Collado being told you have the same energy as those around
here
you.
comes Günther.
But look at this, the battle for the lead on board with the second place man, Max Günther, and he goes to the outside, coming down into the
11.
Left-hander. Can he get it done? They're still side by side. Da Costa holds the place, but Günther is trying to take the lead now.
And we saw these two guys battle out in Santiago in Chile, and it got pretty physical at times. And I think Max Günther would like to repay that favour. Look, he's shadowing him again. Is he going to go for the outside? He did it.
Great move from Günther.
Fantastic.
Max Günther into the lead of the race while having that conversation on the radio. And now Da Costa drops to second, but surely the Portuguese driver is going to want to fight back. Neither are in attack mode. Does Da Costa take it now? No, settles in behind. So Max Günther, who became the youngest ever Formula E race winner, taking away the record from Da Costa, is now in the lead. Driver's eye with Sebastian Buemi as Mortara goes past him. So there goes Eduardo Mortara up into 5th place. The Venturi car flashing through past him on the outside. As we come through the right-hander, then into the left. So there's Buemi, who has dropped down to 6th position and is not in attack mode, but he still has one remaining. So Still some time left. This is Eduardo Mortara on attack mode to the outside of Buemi, and he's able to get past with the extra power. Still his front wing wobbling around a little bit.
Interesting to go to the outside, as we see Susie Wolf, team principal of Rocket Venturi, watching on. Interesting to go to the outside in turn 7. That's a high risk manoeuvre that late on the straight.